Good evening. Welcome to the Diecast Shepherd, where we herd cars down the track as fast as we can. It's straight out of the pack Track Attack Thursday, and here's our cars for tonight's race. First of all, we're going to open up this Mopar 5-pack. You can see what's in there. We got the Daytona. That's a Challenger. We got this pickup. What is it? It tells us on the back on this one. Dodge Challenger, SRT, Dodge Hemi Challenger, Dodge Viper, Dodge Little Red Express pickup truck. That's what that yellow truck is, Little Red Express. And then that 69 Dodge Challenger Daytona. We're going to open them up. And then we got this Matchbox Koenigsegg Camaro. I got the Ultra Hots Volkswagen Caper Racer. We got this 56th anniversary edition 2020 Toyota GR Supra. We got this Speed Blaster. That was a gift car. Actually, this was a gift car too. This is also a gift card. All these were from one Mr. Henry Stanislavski. Nissan Silvia Drift. Found this at an antique shop the other day. Ford Shelby GR1 Concept. Obviously, that's a little bit older card. We got this Speed Shark. That's also one of the gift cards. Found this, the new Spring Series, this Lethal Diesel. I picked this because Lethal Diesels have proved to be fairly quick on my track. Was excited to find this not too long ago. This 80s Pontiac Firebird Ultra Hots with the metal base. Pretty excited to get that on the track. And this Matchbox 2021 Lexus LC 500. Pretty car. And then this is one of these new ones that came out this year. I mean, the model's not new. It's just a new color scheme. HW50 Concept. All right, I'm gonna line them up here, and then we'll get to racing. All right, so this is how they lined up. We got the Firebird going up against the Nissan. We got the Daytona going up against that Shelby Concept. We got the Matchbox Camaro going up against that Challenger. Lethal Diesel going against Speed Blaster. The Little Red Express, that's not red, going up against the Speed Shark. The Caper Racer and the Dodge Challenger. The HW50 Concept going up against that Lexus. And the Viper going up against the Supra. That looks like a cool race. So, you got a favorite? Which one is your favorite? You got one that you think's going to win. Which one do you think's going to win? Might not be your favorite, but it might be the fastest. All right, let's get to these races. First up, right there. Whoopsies, sorry. All right, the Firebird gets a convincing win over that Nissan. This is all metal. Moving on to the next round. All right, next we got the Daytona going up against that Shelby Concept. All right, the Shelby pulls off a big win there. The Daytona looks pretty, but no match for that Shelby Concept car. Moving on. The Daytona gets left behind. All right, Hot Wheels gets a stab at the track. Gonna take on this Hot Wheels Challenger. You think a Matchbox got it? It sure looks pretty. Let's see what happens. How about that? Matchbox wins decisively. Look at that. Long wheelbase. That could be a Matchbox speedster right there. All right. Challenge is out. Koenigsegg moving on. Next up, Lethal Diesel going up against Speed Blaster. I've seen both of these cars, both of these models be fast, so this ought to be interesting. That Lethal Diesel's looking pretty quick. Not that the Speed Blaster was all that slow, but the Lethal Diesel is a force to be reckoned with. All right, second half of the bracket. The Little Red Express that has a red stripe at least, going up against a Speed Shark oldie, and in my experience never all that fast, but you know, I mean, it's a brand new one. Let's just see what happens. All right, well, obviously the Speed Shark is slow, but I kind of think that Little Red Express that's yellow might be fast. It's just kind of hard to tell when there's that much difference in the way they finish. All right, Caper Racer going up against the Challenger. You know, of course, the Challenger's got these inset wheels, and that tends to be a sign of a slow car. But we're gonna give it a try. Caper Racer, what you got? Well, that turned out to be a pretty good race. The Challenger was bouncing all over the place, but managed to hold on for the win pretty close. Even my cat thought that was a good race. All right, the Challenger moving to the next level. Caper Racer done for the night. Now we got this Hot Wheels 50 concept going up against the Matchbox Lexus. Let's see if Matchbox can get another car in. Although I'm a little skeptical. That Hot Wheels 50 looks pretty quick. Wowzers, that was a pretty good race. The Lexus actually had the jump on him and was down the hill first. But in the flat, the Hot Wheels 50 came from behind and overtook him before the finish line. Great race though. Great race. All right, Lexus, that was a pretty good showing even though you didn't make it. But HW50, moving on. Last race of the first round. This actually would be really cool in real life probably. I don't know. But we got that Viper going up against the Supra. Let's see it go down. Oh my, it wasn't even close. The Supra annihilated that Viper. Viper, you let me down. All right, well there you go. Here's our winners. Did your pick make it into the next round? All right, I hope it did. If you're still in it, who are you up against next? This Firebird's going up against the Shelby Concept. All metal Firebird showing out, taking down that concept car. Moving on to the final four. All right, Koenigsegg from Matchbox going up against Lethal Diesel. This will be a challenge for the Koenigsegg because that Lethal Diesel is fast. All right, good run from the Koenigsegg and a beautiful looking car, but that Lethal Diesel has lethal speed. Moving on to the next round. All right, our next race, Little Red Express. Going up against that Challenger, 2 cars from the 5-pack. All right, the Little Red Express picks up that win. I don't know. Challenger, it wouldn't swim around so much. It might have held its own, but that's not how it went down. All right, last race of the quarterfinals. It's the Hot Wheels 50 Concept going up against that Supra. I don't know who's gonna win that. That Supra is pretty quick. Let's find out. Oh yeah, that Supra's showing me something. All right, it's going to the final four. HW Concept, thank you for playing. And there's our final four. Is your car still there? Your pick still there? If not, who's your new pick? It's a Firebird all metal going up against the Lethal Diesel. And we got the Little Red Express taking on this Nissan Supra. Toyota Supra. Wow. You can tell how well I know my JDM cars. And it over. Focus. Toyota. Okay, sorry guys. I just like Hot Wheels cars. And I learned more about cars from playing with Hot Wheels than I actually knew from just being around cars. Alright, here's our final four. Let's get going. Ah man, I gotta admit, that hurts me a little bit. I gotta admit, I thought the Lethal Diesel would win. But boy, that car is just so nice. I was really hoping it'd do better. But Lethal Diesel in the final. Firebird, good run, but you're done. All right, here we go. Little Red Express, Toyota Supra. Well, Dodge gets its revenge. It took a pickup to do it, but it takes down that Toyota. Good run. All right. Well, for our final, we got a battle of the banana cars. Yellow to the extreme. Lethal Diesel going up against the Little Red Express. Who you got? Did anybody pick one of these two cars? Which one will make it to the top? Holy ravioli! What a great race! It never ceases to amaze me how you take 16 cars, you do a bracket race, and the final almost always is something really exciting. That was exciting, and it was very close. And who do you think it was? I'm not 100% sure. We're going to go study that footage. Well, I tell you, after studying the footage, I am leaning towards one of these vehicles as winning the race, but let's just switch them up, race them in opposite lanes, and see if we can get a more decisive victory, and then I'll let you know what my decision is. Good gracious, I don't know that helped me in any way, shape, or form. Well, guys, what do you think? I gotta admit, I really think our Little Red Express barely won, but won. And that's who's gonna be my winner tonight. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. It's okay to disagree. But it's all just for fun. And Little Red Express is our champion tonight. I'm going to try and keep track of who wins each week, and then when we, I don't know, maybe get 8 races under our belt, we'll have a race of the winners. Anyway, hey, hope you had a good night. Thanks for joining us here at the Diecast Shepherd, and you all be blessed. Have a great night.